Hey everybody, welcome to another Fish Tech video. This time we're talking about the latest Witbank Dam release. We've just got back. It's taken a little bit of a while. We did Renosterkop first and then went to Witbank, and we spent I think it was about 8 days at Witbank, and we've got some fantastic data. Let's get into it. We go to chart. Guys, remember, if you're not sure, I do it every time, and I'll build the charts. I do a restore default. It just helps the machine work so much better. I'm using an old carbon for this video, and if you do a restore default, especially on the generation 2 HDS as well as the Elite TI, you must do a restore default. Okay, so there's South Africa. It's sort of east of Pretoria. There it is down there. And then at this point, once you sort of find Emaleni, then you can switch over to the actual chart. I'm inserting the chart now. Like I said, it's been restored to default, so it's going to be like you guys will see it for the very first time. Just select anyone, whichever one comes up first, just grab it. It's just to basically get the chart more or less in the middle of the screen. I'm not going to go through all the old stuff. I'm only going to deal with the update. But the update is very special, and I'll tell you why. It's one chart, and it's called Witbank Dam 2025. And remember, we go back. We go to chart options, photo overlay, no other overlay, no genesis, no structure. That thing must be off. This is the photo overlay. This is the only one that you turn on. We make that full. There it is there. To declutter, just to help you a little bit, your photo, your chart details, sorry, make that low, and you'll see those photographs all around the dam will disappear. Now guys, as you will see here, there are only contours in the area that has been scanned in 2025. I've used a very low interpolation, which gives extremely accurate contour data. And guys, keep in mind the dam was at 100% when I was there. 99, 99.5, it was just lapping on 100%. So when the dam drops, you guys will obviously have to reduce accordingly. But guys, as you can see, it's up, not this deep water, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 foot water. We didn't do that. We just focused on the depths that you guys will be targeting. As you can see there, this is actually a good place just to show you an example between the old chart. The old one was called, the original one was called UltraHF main. Back, remember, for each one you got to turn the photo overlay on to full. Guys, as you can see, that's what we did. For the time, it was fantastic, and everybody raved about it, how fantastic it was. But anybody that's been using a Fish Tech chart since 2024, and you have one look at that and you go, ooh, not so lekker. And that's why, if you look at now, Witbank Dam 2025, ZeroNadir technology included, and ShadowMax. A good example of ShadowMax, basically anywhere is a good example of ShadowMax. I particularly like this one. I mean, look at that. Let me turn those contours off, categories. I'm going to turn all that off. Look at that, guys. Isn't that amazing? And the accuracy is just next level. All these photographs are the old photographs from 2019 that I took with the drone. Took them quite high up. But what's nice about it, the dam was down, I think it was about 88% 85% in 2019. So all these photographs, I think there's about 650 photographs. While I'm talking about the photographs, if you want to view those photographs, I've also added a PDF now, which makes it very quick and easy to view. So you'll just go into your My Memory card, select Photos 2019, select View, and there we go. If you want to look for a particular page, you know you're in the area that you're working with, you don't want to tap image for each one. Look, those are very high definition images. These PDFs are quite low resolution. I think they're 640 by 480, but they search very quickly. So let's say you're looking for 251, for example. Say okay, it brings up 251, and you say okay, that's interesting. Go page up there, go to another one, that's 250, 249. So let's say you say, okay, well that's quite interesting. I want to have a look at that on the chart. That'll be 249. You'll go to your chart, zoom out. And guys, as you'll see, there's a shaded relief background. There's a fantastic new satellite, shoreline only, very, very accurate. You'll see what I've done is I've overlaid it. I'll get back to that photograph. I haven't forgotten about the photograph. But can you see the overlay there? How perfect everything matches up? It's unbelievable. And the satellite is just this new satellite that's just been released now. It's of the dam at 100%. So that's fantastic. If you want a low-level satellite, you can go into the older one. I think it was, let's just call it, yeah, there we go. Back, chart options, photo overlay full. That was the old one. But as you can see, not the greatest of quality, unfortunately. As you guys know, since 2025, this game has changed completely. We were looking for photograph 251, if I remember correctly, somewhere down here. 251, there we go. 251, there it is there. 249 was the last one that we looked at. We tap on that, we go to image. There it is there. You can zoom in, you can see beautiful clarity there. Okay, as you can see, it's all the way down here past the boat club. Let me put those contours back. No, I'll leave them all the way down here to the Coal Bridge, Maja, that's Maja Lodge, and that's as far as I've gone, to the sort of big flat area here. If you do want more information on the river all the way to the weir, it is on here. All you have to do then is you go to your UltraHF river. Again, back, chart options, photo overlay full. There it is there, and there's your contours and your UltraHF all the way down the river to the weir, which is fantastic. Go back to 2025. Okay, let's take this area here. Oh yes, there's also a shaded relief. If you want to see that, we go chart options, you turn on the shaded relief, you go to your photo overlay, you change it from full to land only, and you can use this as a kind of a switch. So we go to our categories, let's put the lines on because it looks really nice with the lines. And guys, keep in mind these contours are extremely accurate. I was using an interpolation value of about, I think it was 35 meters, which you think to yourself, oh, that seems very large, but you can't get much lower than that. On average, most charts that people buy today, most commercially available charts, are use an interpolation of between 250 meters up to 600 meters. Think about that for a second. That means every 600 meters you only need to do a pass with the boat. Wouldn't that be nice? Even multi-beam won't cover that. And yeah, then to turn it off, you can just switch between land only and full. I suggest using your photo overlay as your switch to go between the new stuff and the shaded relief. Guys, there is so much. I'd love to spend an hour, 2 or 3 hours just going through this new update with you. It really is fantastic. Let's have a little peek here. Last spot. We'll look at the last spot. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's just changed. This whole thing has changed completely. So yes, guys, you know what to do. Those of you who have bought any fish tech chart over R1,000, not the little carp charts, you know, like your Gauteng carp combo or anything like that. I'm talking about a proper HD chart, like for any one of the major dams anywhere in the country. You do qualify for a 12-month subscription from that date of purchase, and that means that this update, no matter how old it is when you bought it, if you bought it in 2019, send that card back and you'll get all this new stuff put onto there. I'm going to give you a pro tip at this point. Change the memory card. I think it's an extra 130 Rand or something along those lines. Have a chat with Colleen. She'll sort it out for you. Pay that extra 130 Rand and have it put onto a brand spanking new card. And that goes for any of your old charts. If you've got a chart that's been through the weather a little bit, or you're a little bit suspect, label them all properly. Put them in a case. If you haven't got a case, order one from Colleen. We don't put any markup on our cases. We don't make 1 cent out of those cases. We're just trying to help you to protect your charts. Put it in the case, send it back to Colleen, nicely labeled, and say, please, can you replace the actual card, the memory card, on X, Y, and Z? And she'll put it onto a brand new card for you. It's a very good idea to do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you at the next one.